Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn chapter 11 and chapter 12. Let's start with chapter 11, famous founders, the founders of certain groups or religion. Match the column A and the column B. Write the correct number of the column B in the boxes given in column A. Here directly I am giving you the answers. First, Buddhism, founded by Gautam Buddha. Siddhartha Gautam, the founder of Buddhism, who later became known as the Buddha. Although he had an easy life, Gautam was moved by suffering in the world and he left everything in order to find out the real meaning of life. Second, Christianity, Jesus Christ. Jesus was a first century Jewish preacher and religious leader. He is the central figure of Christianity, the world's largest religion. Third, Jainism, Vardhaman Mahavir. At the age of 30, he left his family and worldly possessions and became a monk, sannyasi, in search of a solution to eliminate means to eradicate, to remove pain, sorrow and sufferings. Fourth, Sikhism, Guru Nanak. The Sikh faith began around 1500 CE when Guru Nanak began teaching a faith that was quite distinct from Hinduism and Islam. Quite different from Hinduism and Islam. 9 gurus followed Nanak and developed the Sikh faith and community over the next centuries. Next, Zoroastrianism, Zoroaster. Parsism or Zoroastrianism is about 2600 years old and finds its origin in Persia. The religion was founded by prophet Zarathustra or Zoroaster, who is considered as the prophet of the Parsis. So he is the founder of Parsi, of Zoroastrianism. Sixth, Brahmo Samaj. This is a Samaj, understood? This is not a particular religion. Rajaram Mohan Roy. Brahmo Samaj means Society of Brahma, founded in Kolkata in 1828 by Rajaram Mohan Roy. Seventh, Arya Samaj, Swami Dayanand Saraswati. He gave an indigenous orientation to Indian nationalism. Indigenous, Deshi, Videshi nahi, Deshi cheeze. The Arya Samaj movement was begun to revive, to bring back the study of the Vedas and to worship God. Not the English education only, but to bring back, understood, to restore the Vedas and to worship God. Eighth, Muslim League, Nawab Salimullah Khan. It was founded in 1906. Why it was founded? To safeguard the rights of Indian Muslims. Ninth, Din-e-Ilahi, Akbar. Din-e-Ilahi means the religion of God, was a system of religious beliefs introduced by the Mughal Emperor Akbar in 1582. His idea was to combine Islam and Hinduism into one faith. It emphasized pity, morality and kindness. 10th, Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Vivekananda. It was founded in 1897. The main motto behind this mission was one's own salvation. Again, this also about moksha and for the welfare of the world. 11th, Shantiniketan, Rabindranath Tagore. On 22nd December 1901, Rabindranath Tagore established his school at Shantiniketan, Birbhum district, West Bengal. It is known world over for its contribution to education, arts and literature by Rabindranath Tagore. Various kind of traditional education is imparted in Shantiniketan. 12th, modern nursing system, Florence Nightingale. She is considered as founder of modern nursing because of her innovative approach to the field by focusing on personalized patient care, like good hygiene, recovery was more likely. So this modern nursing system came from Florence Nightingale because she gave very much attention to her patients. It was just not for namesake. 13th, Aligarh Muslim University, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. The university offers more than 300 courses in the traditional and modern branches of education. It ranks 8th among the top 20 research universities in India. 14th, Banaras Hindu University, Madan Mohan Malviya. It was founded in 1960 in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. He chose Banaras as the site because of the centuries old tradition of learning, wisdom and spirituality inherent to the place. 15. Red Cross Jean Henry Dunant. Red Cross is a symbol of protection. It came into being at the initiative. Initiative means the beginner, one who starts anything new, of a man named Henry Dunant, who helped wounded soldiers at the Battle of Solferino in 1859. Next chapter, New Seven Wonders of the World. Let's start with Machu Picchu, Peru. More than 7,000 feet above sea level in the Andes Mountains, Machu Picchu is the most visited tourist destination in Peru, South America. It was designated means given a title by UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983 and was named one of the 7 wonders of the world in 2007. Taj Mahal, India, all of us know. The Taj Mahal was built in 1684 by Shah Jahan as a memorial to his wife. It is universally admired for its fabulous architecture, built with pure white marble having extraordinary luster and texture. The monument covers an area of 42 acres. Next, Colosseum, Italy. The total area of the structure was spread over 6 acres of land. With its colossal means so great in size, arches, grand walkways and spectacular seating setup, the Colosseum makes for one of the most admirable monuments of all times. Great Wall, China. It was built in the between 14th to 17th centuries AD during the Ming dynasty, Ming Empire, during the Ming rule. The Great Wall was declared as one of the new 7 wonders of the world in 2007. UNESCO acknowledged it as the largest man-made structure on Earth. It came to function as a powerful symbol of Chinese civilization, permanent strength. This wall is a symbol of strength. It stands as a symbol of strength because it is fully made, man-made material. Next, Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. The statue has become a symbolic protector of people. Like Jesus, the statue protects the urban environment like a roof over your head. Like a roof, if you stay at your home, it protects you from heat, cold, isn't it, from your surrounding. In the same way, this statue protect the urban environment. It is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone and was constructed between 1922 and 1931. Chichen Itza, Mexico. It was once an ancient city that centered the Maya Empire in Central Empire. The stepped pyramids and other stone structures of Chichen Itza were sacred to the Maya Empire from 750 to 1200 AD. Petra, Jordan. Petra is a famous archaeological site in Jordan. Where is Jordan? It is an Arab country. Southwestern desert. It contains tombs, temples, carved into pink sandstone cliffs. Cliffs means big mountains. Earning its name, the Rose City. That's all for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. Just learn it, go through it. See you next time.